Hey, greetings everyone from our home to yours. Hope this finds you safe and well. Happy New Year's Eve. So 2023 is coming to an end or ended for some of you, and 2024 is beginning. I am looking forward to a new year, but I'm kind of dreading what 2024 brings to us. Ushering in 2023, I talked about hope, and this is what I said. But isn't it that something new that really gives us hope? I mean, maybe we can't see it yet, but we got to keep looking forward. Maybe we don't feel it yet, but hope isn't an emotion, it's an action. Yeah, hope is an action. I mean, hope is hanging on in the midst of chaos. It's keeping our eyes fixed on the way ahead. It's keeping our eyes fixed on the light that is shining our pathway in the darkness. And he who is shining that light ahead of us is Jesus. Hope is knowing that what is around the corner may suck, but God is still with us. And I am hopeful for a 2024 that will be awesome, but 2024, what really makes me worried is that it is an election year. And what that means is that there is going to be a lot of things said and done in the media and on social media that, well, is going to bring a lot more hate into the world than before. You know, our politics, our media, and even our theology is very polarizing. We get stuck in our heads that we're right, and we think that anyone who doesn't agree with what we think, that they're wrong. And we would rather fight each other and hate each other than to sit down, have a conversation, and find the common ground for the common good. Proverbs 21 verses 2 through 3 tell us that people may be right in their own eyes, but the Lord examines the heart. The Lord is more pleased when we do right than when we sacrifice. And what that means to me is that we can talk about being right until we're blue in the face. But what's in your heart? Are you someone that just talks and trolls people on Facebook and social media in order to tear them down because that makes you feel good? Or are you someone that builds people up, someone who gives people encouragement, gives people hope, someone who does what is right and just? You know, I have friends who treat people that have differing biblical opinions than theirs. We would call that different theologies. They treat them in such a way that when they speak and say things, it just seems hateful. And I have friends that are so entrenched in their political ideologies that it makes them sound really, really mean. And that's no way to live, because we are much more than our political ideologies and our theologies. The Lord examines our heart. So is your heart full of good? Is your heart full of love? Someone who seeks and wants to do good, what is right and what is just? Or is your heart just full of hate or full of so much anger that you just want to make everybody else miserable and you just want to tear them down? And you live in such a bitter, bitter way, such a bitter, sad life that you're bitter even when you're trying to express good news. You may be right in everything that you believe to be right. You may be 100% correct. But if what you believe is right and what you are correct in, if it is tearing other people apart and if it is hurting other people and if it makes the world a worse place than it already is, then maybe you need to change your mind and start doing what is right than thinking you are right. So my hope for this year is that we don't listen to those who seek to tear us apart, those that wish to divide us, and those that wish to hurt us, those that wish to do bad rather than good. And I wish that we could prove everyone wrong instead of fighting to be right. Just do what is right. God bless you. Grace and peace to you. Happy New Year.